Ramesh and Sita lived in a small broken mud house in a village. The roof leaked when it rained. The door shook when the wind blew. But inside that weak house lived a very strong love. Ramesh was a daily wage worker. Some days he got work, some days he returned home with empty hands. Sita worked in other people's houses, washing utensils, cleaning floors, stitching old clothes. They were tired every day, but they never slept without smiling at each other. The night of one roti. One evening, Ramesh came home very weak. He had not eaten the whole day. Sita checked the kitchen. There was only one dry roti. She broke it into 2 pieces and gave him the bigger one. Ramesh said, "You eat more." Sita smiled, "I already ate." But both were lying. That night, both slept hungry, but both were happy, because the other had eaten. The accident. One day, Ramesh fell from a construction building. His leg got badly injured. The contractor gave little money and said, "Come back when you can work." But Ramesh couldn't even walk. Days passed. Money finished. Food finished. Still, Sita never complained. She worked in more houses. Her hands became rough. Her body hurt. One day Ramesh cried and said, "You didn't marry me to suffer like this." Sita held his face and said, "I married you to stay with you. Happiness and pain both belong to us." The broken sewing machine. One day Sita found an old broken sewing machine in a house. She brought it home. Ramesh repaired it slowly. Sita started stitching clothes at night under a dim lamp. Ramesh sat beside her, helping quietly. They were tired, but their dreams had woken up. The painful decision. A shop owner from town saw her work and offered her a job. But the town was far. How could she leave Ramesh alone? That night, both cried silently. Ramesh said, "Go. This is our chance. I will manage." Love sometimes means letting go, not because you want to, but because you must. Distance and sacrifice. Sita worked in a factory in town. Long hours, less food, small room. Every night she called Ramesh, "Did you eat? Did you take medicine?" She saved every rupee. One day, she fainted in the factory. When Ramesh heard, he rushed to town. Seeing her weak on a hospital bed, his heart broke. He said, "No money is bigger than your life." He brought her back home. The new beginning. With a small loan, they opened a tiny shop, Sita Ramesh Tailors, stitching with love. People smiled at the name and came. Sita stitched. Ramesh talked politely with customers. No ego, no blame, only teamwork. Years later, years passed. Small shop became big shop. Big shop became a small factory. They gave jobs to poor girls. They moved into a brick house with a strong roof. First night in the new house, Sita cried. Ramesh asked, "Why?" She said, "I am remembering our broken house. It saw our love when we had nothing." True wealth. One evening, sitting together, Ramesh said, "We are rich now." Sita smiled. "No, we were always rich. We just didn't have money before." Because their real wealth was trust, sacrifice, courage, staying together in bad times. Ending message. They never fought against each other. They fought together against problems. They never said, "Why is this happening to me?" They said, "How will we face this?" And that, we made two poor people stronger than destiny.